Welcome! In this segment we'll be discussing research papers. Let's get started and talk about what research papers are. When you hear the words research paper, many definitions and words come to mind. Research, writing, analysis, literature. But a formal definition of a research paper is a paper written to reflect a search that will present information to support a point of view on a particular topic. A research paper should present your own thinking, ideas, and points of view backed up by others' ideas and information that you'll find when you do your literature searching through library databases. In a research paper, you should present your own interpretation or argument on the topic that you've chosen. There's two kinds of research papers that could be assigned to you during your time in college: argumentative and analytical. So at some point during your time at college, whether you're an undergrad or a graduate, you're going to be asked to write a research paper, and you want to be careful to listen to the instructions from your professor or your TA to determine what kind of research paper you're writing and what kind of guidelines you should be following. Let's talk about the difference between argumentative and analytical research papers. In an argumentative research paper, you'll be introducing a topic, and then you'll be taking a stance on your topic, which is called your thesis statement. So your goal of your argumentative research paper is to persuade somebody about your side of a debatable topic. So for example, an argumentative research paper could be your ideas and your thoughts on a controversial topic such as hydrofracking or nuclear energy or on genetically modified foods. And you could take a stance either way on that, whether you're pro or against that. But your goal in your argumentative research paper is, again, to write your thesis statement saying that you're for or against it, and then you're going to persuade your readers towards your thesis statement or against it. You're going to be presenting information on that topic. So in the argumentative research paper, you're supporting your thesis by means of both primary and secondary sources, and again with the intent to persuade your audience that their interpretation of the topic or the situation is viable. So you'll be supporting all of your thesis statements and all of your arguments and points of view with literature that you've researched through your library and that you quote and that you cite within your research paper. Now, the other kind of research paper is called analytical. Let's talk about what analytical research papers are. An analytical research paper begins with a student asking a question, and then the student has taken no stance whatsoever. So the research paper is an exploration or an evaluation of a topic, and it could still be on those topics that I just mentioned: hydrofracking, nuclear energy, and genetically modified foods. But in the case of an analytical research paper, I've taken no stance. I'm not for it, I'm not against it. I'm just offering up information to my audience so they can make their own decision. So again, in the analytical research paper, the topic may be debatable and controversial, but it's not the student's intent to persuade the audience either way. It's just a way of informing the audience about this controversial topic and giving them both points of view and letting them make their own decision. So to summarize, a research paper presents the results of your research and investigations on a particular topic. Both analytical and argumentative research papers require focus, dedication, literature searches, and organization. And it's very important that you talk to your professor about what kind of research paper that you're writing. So as soon as you hear the words research paper in the class that you're taking, you want to make sure that you're aware of what kind of research paper that is and what kind of guidelines you should be following. That's all for this segment. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.